Point A has coordinates 2, 3. Sketch in separate diagrams the graphs of y equals f of x plus 1 and y equals f of half of x, clearly labelling the image of point A in each diagram. So, let's look at it. A has the point 2, 3. This is its x coordinate is 2 and its y coordinate is 3. And that there is produced by the function f of x. The new function is y equals f of x plus 1. So for every x coordinate entered, you get an answer from the function of x, which is the same as before, but now you always add 1. So for the same x coordinate as before, i.e. 2, we will get the same fx answer as before, but now with 1 unit added on. Call it A dash. When you go to sketch this diagram, you need to be aware of the shape. Before, the graph went through the origin. Now, that there meant that the point 0, 0 was a point on the original graph. Now, for the new graph, you will have 0 as the x-coordinate, and you'll have the fx answer plus 1 as your new y-coordinate. So the graph will start at the number 1 this time, when x is 0. Before, when you had 2, you went to the answer 3 for the y-coordinate. Now, you'll go to the answer 1, 2, 2, 3. You'll go to 4 for your y-coordinate. It is simply a sketch. That's what you've been asked for. F of x plus 1 is equal to y for that curve. So what was the point 0, 0? Sorry, becomes the point 0, 1. And what was the point 2, 3 now has become the point 2, 4. The second, or part 2, second part of the question, talks about y equals f of half of x. So, I'll write down y equals f of half of x. This says to me that I'm doing the function not on the x number that I wish to use, but on half of the x number. So, if I want to get the same y answer, 3, I will be entering in 2 into the function. But if I want to enter 2 into the function, I would have to put 4 in as x. So my new point for this function is a double dash is 4, 3. We know that there will then produce a graph where you have 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 is your x coordinate, and 1, 2, 3 is your y coordinate. Now, when x was 0, y was 0 in the original function of x equation. Half of 0 is still 0, so I'll still get the same answer for f half of x as I would for f of x. My new graph will have this shape. So, the new point for the function f of x when it becomes f of half of x is 4, 3. Finally, when y equals f of x plus a is sketched, the point A maps onto the point 6, 3. Write down the value of a. Let's have a look at this. So what what was the 0.23 now becomes 6,3. So A is 2, 3, and that was for f of x, b and y. Now I have this new point, which is 6, 3, and that there is some f of x plus a equal to y. When the number is added to x, it causes a shift of the whole graph. Okay? It actually causes a shift in the minus direction. So I'm thinking that if I had the answer 3, before, when x was 2, and now I have the answer 3 when x is 6, I would have wanted that 6 to be a 2 to produce that answer 3. So that means my A must be a -4.